Playground Games announced on the official Forza.net website that Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation in spring 2025. And I have mixed feelings about it. As a gamer dad who just wants to play with his friends who stubbornly refused to buy an Xbox Series X and invested in a PlayStation 5 instead, turns out they were right, by the way, I am looking forward to this release. But as an Xbox fan, it pains me and makes me even more anxious about the future of my beloved Xbox Series X. What does this mean for Xbox's future? What impact will it have on Forza Horizon 6? Is this a sneaky trick by Microsoft? Let's talk about it. Before watching the rest of the video, a quick thank you and please like and subscribe to the channel. First, let's quickly go through the announcement. With nearly 900 cars available in the game, over 40 thematic game updates, 2 expansions and so much more content, our team is excited to announce that this spring, PlayStation 5 players will be able to explore Mexico's beautiful road and experience the horizon, blah 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 blah. Okay, I can't handle this marketing BS. I will drop a link to the announcement in the video description in case you want to read all of it. But in summary, Forza Horizon 5 is coming to PlayStation 5 sometime next spring. All the car packs and expansions of the game will be available at launch for PlayStation players. The development studio, Panic Button, will be in charge of the port. It's worth noting that this studio was in charge of porting Forza Horizon 4 from the Xbox One to the Xbox Series console. Cross-platform gameplay is on the menu, and we even have some new content planned after the PlayStation 5 release date. So all in all, great news. Or is it? For Xbox and Microsoft, this could well be the final nail in the coffin of the Xbox Series consoles, especially the X. Why? Well, because Microsoft could be tempted to allow Panic Button to develop an enhanced version specific to the PlayStation 5 Pro to appeal to those players with high disposable income who will not think twice before shelling out the $70 for the game, in addition to the more than $140 for all the car packs and all the expansions. Kinda like they didn't think twice before shelling out $700 to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. In which case, we might very well end up in a situation where a Microsoft-developed game runs better on a competitor console, further cementing the defeat of the current generation of Xbox hardware. But let's face it, that ship has long sailed. Heck, at this point, if Microsoft guarantees cross-platform saves, I might as well swallow my pride and buy a PlayStation 5 Pro just to experience Forza Horizon 5 in all of its superior pisser glory. Joke aside, PSSR stands for PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. It is an AI-driven technology that Sony developed specifically for the PlayStation 5 Pro hardware, which enables the console to essentially make lower resolution images appear higher resolution, while maintaining a good level of frames per second thanks to machine learning and black magic. What that means is that, potentially on the PlayStation 5 Pro, we will have Forza Horizon 5 running in quality mode, so with all the visual bells and whistles, at performance mode levels of frames per second, so hopefully a constant 60 FPS or even higher, maybe 120 FPS. Great stuff for PlayStation users, but not so great for Xbox fans. But beyond just Forza Horizon 5, what does this release mean for the franchise? Well, it is clear that by releasing Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation 5 so late in the life of the game, Microsoft is testing the waters. The game is clearly on its last leg, and Playground Games is certainly well into developing Forza Horizon 6, and depending on how Forza Horizon 5 performs on PlayStation 5, Microsoft may decide to delay the announcement of Forza Horizon 6 to give more time to Playground Games to develop the game on Xbox, PC and PlayStation, and ensure a simultaneous release. In which case, we Forza Horizon fans will have to wait even longer before we get any kind of information about the next Horizon Festival. Some have speculated that by releasing Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation hardware ahead of the Forza Horizon 6 announcement, Microsoft is trying to siphon some of the PlayStation players into its Game Pass subscription service. After all, by releasing one of its best games onto the competition, Microsoft must be expecting some extraordinary returns. And what better return than hooking some PlayStation players with an old title and enticing them to subscribe to Game Pass, where they can play the next installment of that franchise for free. Kinda. There is no denying that if there is one franchise that could successfully do that, it is Forza Horizon. I predict that Forza Horizon 5 will be a huge success on PlayStation 5. There is no other game like it on Sony's platform. Sure, there is The Crew Motorfest and Need for Speed Unbound, but none of those comes even close to the level of polish and driving experience Forza Horizon 5 offers. I will go as far as to predict that it will dethrone that arcade game, what's its name again? Gran Turismo, as the best car game on PlayStation. Obviously, I'm joking. I love Gran Turismo, but it has been unchallenged for so long on PlayStation that every new release is more disappointing than the previous because of slow incremental changes and weird monetization strategies. Kinda like every new iPhone, a small incremental upgrade with a big price tag attached to it. But to be fair, it has been the case for the Forza franchise too. We can argue about the differences between the Motorsport and the Horizon variants, but in essence, the Forza franchise has been slowly degrading over time. And because of that, I am happy about the Forza Horizon 5 release on the PlayStation platform. We can now have a proper, direct competition between the best two-car game franchises, and that will force them to innovate and improve. At the end of the day, this can only benefit us, the players. But what do you think?